What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video should be an awesome one. So I'm assuming most of you guys that watch my channel are probably familiar with one of YouTube's largest automotive channels called Cleetus McFarlane. If not, here you go. So Cleetus holds these events called Cleetus and Cars several times a year throughout the United States. He has drag racing and burnout competitions. My buddy Roger just recently went to the Texas Cleetus and Cars event, and shortly afterwards hit me up saying, "Chris, we have to build a burnout vehicle." Say no more, I'm game. I asked him, well, what kind of vehicle do you want to build? He's like, well, I have one of these small Japanese pickup trucks laying around that I was planning to do something to it, but plans fell through, and it's just been sitting for the past 10 years. Well, I told him to send me some photos. And when I saw it, I immediately thought of the Mystery Machine. If you guys aren't familiar with the Mystery Machine, check it out. So as you can see, the Mystery Machine is no joke. That is one crazy vehicle. I believe it has a 500 horsepower turbo rotary engine installed. So if we're going to be building something similar to the Mystery Machine, it has to be pretty freaking ridiculous. So we begin tossing around some ideas on what powertrain are we going to throw into this thing to really make some burnouts. At first we were thinking, okay, well, the engine's basically the driver is sitting over the current engine location. It's going to be really hard to fit any decent sized motor underneath the driver's seat or the front seats to begin with. So we started tossing around some ideas, and we were thinking, well, maybe a small 4-cylinder, but I mean, throw a turbo on it, yeah, it could be pretty rad. Or how can we fit a V8 in this tiny little Japanese pickup truck? If we did a front-mounted V8, we would have next to nothing of a drive shaft. The drive shaft length would be almost zero. And then I started thinking a little bit more. Well, what if I mounted the V8 in the back of the truck? How can I make that work? Well, we started getting the plan together and collecting some parts to begin the build. And today, we are beginning that build. You guys ready to check out the new project? Well, here it is. This is a Daihatsu Hijet. Forgive me if I mispronounced it. But Roger had it dropped off a couple days ago, and when it showed up, this thing was filthy. It was being stored at one of his buddy's locations for the past 10 years. And I'm pretty sure they were using it as a mini storage unit. So Roger and his sons came over to help clean this thing up and get it up and running. So here's a couple clips of that day. And it's dead.
May need a tune-up.
Just a tad.
Been sitting for like 10 years. Little starting fluid, some jumper cables. We're over here at BSG with Chris. Got our little secret project we're working on. Got it back from Huntington Beach yesterday. It's been there for about 10 years. So we just started it. Had to jump start it with some starting fluid. And there it is right there. So that's Chris right there. It's pretty quiet. I mean, it's been sitting. It's probably got some crappy gas in it. What do you think, man?
It's like a little clown car.
So actually, the door is a little, I think we got to make the door bigger because Chris is a little too big for this thing. To imagine that he's going to be doing burnouts out there. We're coming to get you, Mystery Machine.
There you go. Coming after you.
So here we go. I mean, this gas has been sitting for 10 years also.
Yeah, that's crazy that it's running like this.
There's our four-wheel drive deal, our AC. Oh, we made it back. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, mischief!
Oh, misshifted. Ah. Burnout time?
Give it a try.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. This is going to be its first burnout. Oh, got the wheels burning. That looks horrible. It's all that torque, huh?
Things are getting pretty ridiculous. So I got the motor positioned exactly where I want it. So now I'm going to actually make the motor mounts. So these were the plates I cut out on my plasma table. So I'm going to take some 1.5 DOM. I'm going to notch it and weld it from this cross member to this plate. But before I do that, I'm going to install these on the tube, like so. So once it's fully welded in place, I could go back and then cut the tube, and then it will, you can bolt it and unbolt it. So that way it makes it a little bit easier to remove the engine. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting and notching. Now check out this unit. This thing is crazy. We got the engine mounts welded in place. I'm going to hold off on doing these flanges till a later date. But man, I am really stoked on the progress that we're making so far. I haven't really talked about this motor yet. This is just a small block Chevy 305. Nothing crazy. We'll probably throw a cam in it, intake manifold, and a nice carb. But future plans either is to throw some major power at this motor or install a larger one. So we'll see. As far as this build timeline, it's pretty short. So you guys will probably see a lot of videos coming here in a short amount of time, which is awesome. But man, I just can't get over this thing. This thing is crazy. Who would have thought? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I really appreciate you guys checking out these videos. Just stay tuned because, like I said, we'll have a lot more coming on this build, plus Civic build and the 48 Ford. So if you haven't, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.